So the rules for this challenge are on screen right now. Pause if you need to. As I switch back, I know I said that I wouldn't enable Fatalist usually, but in this particular case, I think it kind of makes sense, in my mind anyway. If it doesn't, well, we're gonna find out if it's easier to do this or not as I go to Yogatag. So let's get this started here, and yeah, I've changed the default bonuses again to pretty much. I'm just gonna say it shortly in the rules. When you saw the rules displayed, you saw that I just said that I replaced things with traumatized and Mimi's obsession here, but that's mainly to get max reason lowered. Knowledge, Takushi-san, strength, dexterity, second encounter, and maybe charisma. So every single stat check basically. And funny enough, Louie here has a lower stat average than normal. I think it's 33. The average is 39, or most characters have 39, unless you have something boosting you up, like certain characters at base. Knowing that, let me actually plan this out here, because, well, I can't enable Monument, so that's pretty much a guaranteed. And then I have to enable Library. That means my Doom's gonna be somewhat high, and my... Do I build into Knowledge here? I think I actually tried to build into Knowledge, so we're going to enable Occult Shop Vending Machine. I really want to brace, though. I'm going to do... No, Schoolyard, because if we run into Akamanto, we're going to die. Every boss that I run into has to be pretty much defeated fairly, so... Witch's Tree and Kana there. So, I think this is what we do. So, moving on, library notes, I mean, 9 max reason is really painful though. Why not, right? Even though I'm getting absolutely demolished in terms of reason, but that's part of the challenge, so we'll grab these funds, hooded figure, and let's go out. Turn into a Dorobo for a moment. We immediately get the Moriko rumor, and away we go, even though we can't really tell, so from left to right we go. So ramen, but really what I'm here for is the weapon that I'm trying to get. So I need to use, I might as well use library 3 times now. And we'll grab 2 spells and grab an extra 5 experience, as much as that may or may not matter. And, yeah, away we go. Do I want... Yeah, I want to. Who am I kidding? What we're hoping for, though, is me not dying immediately, so... That's not what I wanted to see. But I'm just gonna drink that now. And we're gonna tree... Ooh, double traumatized, by the way. Gonna tree twice, and branded. Well... What else could I ask for? Ritual dagger. No question. Small candle if I was planning to run, but since I might need to fight bosses. Otherwise, I might have even taken small candle, but... Yeah, here we are. Standing here. Standing here, I realize. Yeah, Fatal Yogatag, I mean... Since I can't really control if other people were to do this challenge... Oh, by the way, easy encounter. Well, I have the knowledge, kind of, but... It'd be nice if I could brace, but just to show that, I can't. And I can't even funds into anything worthwhile, so... Well, I could run from this encounter. Not going to, because I don't have Monument, so I don't have the extra padding. That said, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to get at least some worth out of my resting here, so I'm going to... hold on. Is this 6 into 8? Okay, so we're gonna do this instead. Finally, a use for offering. Is this right? Reason. Yeah, reason. So we're gonna trade a boatload of... That's a lot of stamina. Yeah, no, it's worth it, though. Into a double sever. And thankfully, I have the knowledge to make a difference. I think it's 2 points of knowledge equals 1 damage for the sever action. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... I absolutely need to rest at least... I'm gonna rest twice, actually. So, granted, that was a lot of Doom to lose, but most of that was the challenge. some of that is me losing a bunch of reason, because the most influence I did to myself there in terms of harming myself was casting Ancestral Strength and casting the Seal of Bravesh for 1 point in strength, but it's worth it if I run into, we're talking about the minimum stat requirements that I kind of autopilot for a moment, which may be a bad idea, but, oh yeah, we're on ramen. Do I want to go for a brick? No, I don't. I already spent too much doom. I'll only go in if I can get a pack of cigarettes. But yeah, we're talking about the lowered, yeah. We're talking about the lowered stat minimum that we could go with. 2 is kind of pushing it, in my opinion. 3 is the absolute minimum that I would agree with if we were putting it up for debate. And then 4 is my personal favorite because, granted, there are some stats that get hit a lot more. So, for example, Strength has a lot more, you're more guaranteed to get Frostbite into lots of, reasons you don't want your Strength to be low, along with just Strength hitting 0. At the same time, there are other stats that, in a bad way, as I don't have it on recording. I wish I had it, but I was testing a character, and, let's just say Katak bit me twice in Vigil, and, that was the end of that run. In short order. I didn't even get the chance to give myself a shot. So, as funny enough as it is, you say that there's only one way, and for it to be really unlucky, but while I understand, as we fail to go into this Dungeons and Dragons meeting, but while yes, RNG is usually on your side, and you can usually prevent that and, go to a nurse or the doctor to get rid of injuries, or if you have the old coin, get rid of curses, so that you don't lose all of your knowledge to getting, you don't lose a bunch of knowledge, basically. I need to rest one more time. I think... Oh, hold on. I need to think for a moment, because I need to figure out if I want to... Well, now with that... we're gonna... I'm gonna tree one more time. Well, I mean, I'm gonna prep attack regardless, but my reason for that... I would really actually, no, I actually need a brick right now. And pretty much 1 brick is all I'm going to be guaranteed. I'm gonna pop the cigarettes now in case I run into Miku. So I'm gonna just completely forget what I was talking about because I need to focus for a moment. Dex, I need to actually pass this. It rolled an 11. Well, we're definitely going to go to the schoolyard now. And yeah, we want to avoid getting absolutely destroyed here. I'm pretty sure I need to rest at least once again. Probably shouldn't have prepared. That 5 reason may actually be the death of me. Also, what was my second encounter? Shoot. So yeah, with the panic and soon-to-be Blood Moon, if we get Blood Moon, we'd absolutely need to prep attack strat, or at least guarantee that we can brace into prep attack, which I don't think I can do right now. Oh, I barely can. Woof. However, this still doesn't bode well, and I want to save all of my items to throw. I think my opener was pretty bad. I should not have cast so many spells, basically, because my doom is now too high. I really don't want to run here, though. I think I have to run. Because if I take this damage, I'm going to end up resting anyway, so... Yeah. Don't want anything from you for it's a harder fight, but I mean, if I took the stamina damage, I'd be dead anyway. So at least we can brace prep attack here. And the question is how low I can go. So I'm getting an extra point in damage, so this does 13. So if I wanted to gamble... 30%. Never mind, we're not gambling. I'm just going to brace prep attack until we get low enough to guarantee things. Unless I plan to throw the Ritual Dagger as well, but I'm never going to do that, so... I would add that if I could, but I can't, so... So as I said, 13 damage, 13 damage. Right into no bath. Oh yeah, no bath, nice. That will also not help. You know, this knowledge would be... You know, actually, no. Where that now knowledge is going to be very, very good. And since we don't have Bath, I'm going to heal stamina. And going into our third mystery, we have 67% Doom. Even if I had Monument, wouldn't have mattered because I'm so hurt right now. So technically, that's almost a non-issue. Oh, and we're in Bulletin. So, max threat level Forest. Well, we're gonna be fighting this phone now, it seems. This forest is too deadly. I'll take any dude. I'll be thankful. That's good RNG, but we need the protection of other old gods as we also run into this model that is absolutely going to destroy us. But we don't have the stamina to survive, so I'm gonna brace this one, and either we're gonna desperate action RNG or we're going to try to dodge. Let's do some math, shall we? So this is 70. This is 9. This is yeah, 70% chance to defeat this encounter or dodge, which is worse. So we're gonna roll, and if this is the end, this is the end. Okay, good. It's not the end yet, but it's still getting pretty bad because, well, my cigarettes can only go so far, and I am running out of both well, will this kill me? I didn't check the threat level. Well, for better or worse. Okay, good. If I was on a higher threat level, that would have killed me. Do I rest? I think I have to, right? There's no way I don't. Survive in the long term and hope Doom goes down, but I don't want to rest any more than that, just in case. You never know. So if I didn't make the mistake... Oh, and I can't run from this encounter, by the way. So, do I get this? Wait, no, that's 19. That doesn't... I have to brace once, regardless. So, that's not brace. That's desperate action. Prep attack. And, yeah, here we go. We get bonus damage. Will that be enough? Out of curiosity, I'm going to do this. Good. So that's bonus damage plus Ancestral Strength on top of the 12 that I get. If I'm doing the math correctly. I'm saying this all out loud again, in minimum for myself, but if you want how I'm thinking, nice 11 roll on the few stats that I have that are the highest. Granted, they're not the highest, but... Oh, what am I wearing these lucky earrings for? What am I wearing these lucky earrings for? Even if I had 7 luck. Oh well, alright. Let me just... Before I die in about 5 seconds. Yeah, on reflection, shouldn't have casted so many spells. I'd be in a much better situation, but... maybe I'll do all the other challenges sometime else. I don't know. Let me know if if you want to see me rematch. Otherwise, I'm dead.